Well, hello again there, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Man, we haven't streamed too much lately, but hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. Basically, we had a couple problems. OBS had an issue, and then I had an issue with Oculus Mirror. It wasn't letting me do a bunch of different things that I needed to do. Um, so yeah, that was tough, and really sucked. But we're still getting used to a couple different changes that I made in terms of just kind of the user interface and whatnot. Just still kind of adjusting some different things, but one thing I want to try and get right for you guys is just the field of view, and hopefully you guys can see a little bit more than you used to. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that, and yeah. So anyway, as far as what we're doing right now, so we're in the late models. This is a league. This is I think Rocky's league, eSport Speed, or eSpeed Sport. I can't remember. But anyway, they're doing a bunch of different stuff. This is open late model, so it should be interesting. See what we can do. Thank you, Hunter. And then yeah, I really was thinking we might run the K&N yesterday, but my dad had a race that I tried to spot for him. He didn't end up making the show. And we spent some time with the A51 Pro guys. So I know I haven't streamed too much, but I appreciate you guys if you're still watching here. What we need to do, first of all, we're going to request a new car. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the info here. Right now our track temperature is 82 degrees. Let's see what our usage is. Bleh. Come on now. Why can't I read? I can't read things. Practice has moderately low usage. Okay, so we're going to go to the garage. Let's take a look at my setups here. No, we're not going to save that. Now we've got Zimmy's 5 flag set, and we've got our 5 flag sets. Now our 5 flag sets are freaking loose. We'll put it that way. So we'll probably take the... man, I don't know which one to do here. What's up, Mike? Aaron? Hopefully you win. I'm fingers crossed. Yeah, we're gonna need it, Bumpy. We gonna need it. So let's take our testing base. I don't know any of these. What's our most recent one? Let's look at that. 26. Let's go with the race set at 72. I think this is gonna be probably way too loose, but we'll see. The issue that we've had here, this is a camber thrust setup, and again, if you're new, a lot of the setups that we run and everything was camber thrust. I think there are quicker ways to run it now, so we're just still kind of adjusting and trying to figure out what to do. Basically, we have very little stagger in the car. It's a lot of spring compression. So basically, trying to get as much dynamic camber in the car as possible, and trying to keep the nose of the car pinned down. The issue comes when you try to get into the corner. It is really loose getting into the corner, so yeah, like right there, it twitches just a little bit. But the thing digs through the center of the corner so well, it's just like you hate to do anything to mess with it.
Car inside. Still there. Clear, clear. Low car up high. Go low.
You see what I'm talking about? You get a couple laps in it, you start to get heat in the tires, and it gets freaking loose on entry. It's just too loose, And the thing is it's not that loose coming up off the corner. It's loose entry and center.
Go low, go low.
Which is nice because it pivots, but it doesn't, you just gotta hesitate to get back to the gas. Ooh! 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 Sound like Goofy. Alright, where does that put us at? 11th. Yeah, like I said, we're not very quick right now. 16.6. I know, granted, we are in a race set here, so I want to try a couple things. did I see Ryan Newman's wreck? Who didn't see Ryan Newman's wreck? Let's see what this qualifying set is. So we're going to go to my sets, and I want to take this qualifying set out. Because I think that this is going to be 2 gallons max tape. Yeah, okay. So let's take this out. Field check it first. Oh yeah, she digs. Yeah, 375, like I said, it's a really good qualifying setup, but it just doesn't last. You know, and that's the thing, is it just gets so loose on entry. We've got to do something to correct that. Like, this qualifying set feels right. The thing freaking flies, you know? We can get a little bit more out of it than what we did. I think that we could probably get it down in the twos if we really hit it. And we got turn 1 nice and wide, and we didn't have to hesitate through the center of 3 and 4 like we did just a little bit. But yeah, no, it was a really bad wreck. I watched it live, and Anna watched it live too. So, all right. Anyway, I think our qualifying set is fine. Okay. Now, the race set itself, if we take a look, the majority of this is going to be pretty much the same thing. So let's go to my sets, and we're going to go back to what we had here, Q72 or R72. All right. Now, if we take a look at what we've got, it's going to look funny. All right, and here's why. So we've got the softest front springs we can go. We've got the tightest and tallest rear springs that we can go. Okay. In terms of, you know, rake and everything, it's got just a hair in it, you know, front to back. 3 to 8, 38 to 44, 44 to 8, 38 to 3. So 38 to 03. So in terms of what it is, I mean, there's a couple different things that we can do to try and tighten this car up on entry. The big thing that we're going to be able to do, track bar height on the left should help us a little bit through center. So we're going to actually add a bunch of this. We're going to bring it up to 10. So let's bring it up to 10 and a half. We're going to apply that. It's not going to make a huge difference in some of these things. Okay. The other thing is it's 75 lap race. We need to add some more fuel just in case. I don't think that we'll need it. We'll probably get some yellows. But we want that. Truck arm preload right now, we just want to get that probably down around flat, because that's going to really be free on the entry to the corner. But let's go out and see exactly what this feels like just with the track bar adjustment, and see if that makes things a little bit better, because we've just got to get this thing figured out. You know, I think that's really what it is. Actually, what I want to do also, and again, if we're doing this scientifically, you know, we want to take this a little bit at a time. But again, we're on a time crunch here. We've only got 7 minutes. So we're going to go out here. We're going to take just a couple laps. Usually it's about lap 5 or so where it starts to really get free. There's a couple things that we can do with stagger, which is going to be the next step. Let's unmute these guys. I didn't think about that. But the track itself should be starting to probably tighten up a little bit because it's getting cooler.
Roll car down low, go high.
Yeah, it's still really loose on entry.
Roll car up high, go low.
See, it's just really loose.
Car top to 5.
Let's try and take a bunch of right track bar out of it and just see what that'll do. So overall, the higher you make the track bar, the looser it's going to be. Okay, well, think of it that way. You know, I don't believe it is on the new tire model yet. I don't think so. I honestly don't know though. If we went out on our first lap and ran our fastest, it doesn't feel like the new tire model. I'll put it to you that way. But let's do this. What we're gonna do, let's go to the tires here. So if we look at stagger, it says more understeer during braking. All right, with more front stagger, it's gonna be more understeer during braking. That's kind of what we want. So we're gonna add a number of clicks right there. All right. If we look at the rear stagger, more oversteer on throttle, corner exit, more understeer off throttle, corner entry. We want that too. So let's do that, but what we're also going to do, and we're going to have to adjust this ride height here, we're also going to move this track bar down considerably. Higher mounts, tighter on corner entry, looser on corner exit. So let's move this up here. Should be the same. We're going to have to put a little bit of ride height in it. And we're not worried too much about some of this stuff. I want to bring this down just a touch. Again, we're not
I don't want to talk about it.
dealing in exact sciences here. So that's about right. I want to see this down a little bit lower though. I'm fine with that. Let's go and try this. Thank you, Anna. Anna, is Critical Role streaming? Or are you waiting? Let's try this. Hopefully, this cures some of our ills. If not, we might have to take a swing for the fences on this sucker.
Roll car up high. Roll car up high.
Woo! The thing is
guys,
it's like a
meeting.
throttle thing.
Just wanted for all the new people here that haven't raced either at CTRL or this week. The races will be run like a C class and above official races. There are cautions, no tire limits that is often as one. iRacing is race control, so if you get a black flag, it will not be cleared.
I saw that too.
Let's see. Yeah. Starts are on the leader. All starts are on the leader. Just as long as you let the pace car pull down, you're good to go. Let's see. Anything else? If you're a butthead or somebody's being a butthead, let me know. The only we'll make is we'll boot out any troublemakers. Looking at a couple right here. I won't name names. Backstretch spinners. But yeah, that's what I got. Holler if you have questions.
We're going to take some of the bump out of the back here, just to try and soften up the rear, just to give it a little bit of grip. That's really all we can do here. Bump stiff. Yes, it should be tighter. More front, tighter under braking and turn in. Well, we need some of that, that's for sure. Let's just go ahead and max that thing out. Anna is a critter. We are critters. It is Thursday, right? Hashtag is it Thursday yet? See, the thing is, we used to just kind of watch it whenever. You know, because we weren't caught up. But now that we're caught up, we watch it live on Thursdays, so. It's still really snappy on coming off a throttle. And I don't know why that is. I mean, I shouldn't be complaining about a car that cuts through the center of the corner. It's just, it's so sketchy when it does it. I think we've made it worse, honestly. We've done all these different things. And I really think it just comes down to just the way that this setup is and the different adjustments they've made with even the existing tire model in this specific car. I've never had a setup that I really liked here, to be honest with you. Here, let's go to the garage. I don't want to save the
Brian, I got
setup.
loose.
What I want to do is I want to go back to what we had for the race, because I think that was probably closer. let's just do a couple things. Let's drop our tire pressures here. I know that's gonna make some things unhappy. The other thing I want to do is I want to take some of these things out. We're gonna have to add some ride height. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And again, we want to try and make sure that we're doing clicks evenly. So if we're moving the left front, 2 clicks in the left front, 2 clicks in the left rear. Either that or 2 clicks in the left front, 2 clicks in the right front. You want to be making to maintain balance in a car like that, that's what you need to be doing. The other thing that I think that we could do to try and calm this thing down is set the rear of the car down a little bit. You know, just to try and help it. And again, we're kind of breaking the rule I just said, but you know. This is gonna, basically getting the right rear lower is gonna help kind of tighten this car up, period. But I think this is gonna be mainly kind of a YOLO adjustment here. Steering ratio is really quick. That's the other thing, the toe in. Ooh. Let's bring that down to 1. We're failing. Oh. Because we didn't frick with that, that's why. Whatever. We know it'll turn. We know that. We know that. Critters are cute. Stock cars are designed to do it. It's fighting back. I'm telling you, man. You know what? Here's what I'll do. If you guys think that you can handle it, I will post this in the Discord and see how you guys like driving this car on turn in. Because it sucks. Let me just tell you, it is rough on turn in. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to save as, and we're going to do experimental. What is it? It's 220. 20. This is too long of a name. Let's try that. I know, and that's the thing. We've tried to do that in the other set. I think what we might have to do is we might have to put a little bit more spring in the right front, honestly, to just shut it up, which we can do, you know, just to try and, you know, get it going. I just hate doing YOLO adjustments. I really do. Anyway, we're going to save this as that. Yes, we do. But in terms of our qualifying setup, we're going to go to my sets. We're going to run the Q72, which passes now. All right. So let's see the info here. The track has not really cooled down very much. 80 degrees. Entry-wise, we've got Scott Lamp, Lawrence Shaughnessy, Robbie Hartpence, Scott Lamp, Jeremy Root, Scott Pepper, Brian Zimmerman, DJ Kenner, Curtis Yancey, Jay Mitchell Adams, us, Daryl Martin, Nick Parise, Rocky Hartpence, Alex Harris, Thomas Grau, Jason Jackson. A lot of A51ers in here, and a couple names I don't recognize, but I'm thinking the poll's going to be a 2 flat. 367, okay. Well, let's go out here and try. If we put it on the poll, I mean, what are we going to do setup-wise, though? Are we going to go with, like, some set we don't know, or are we going to go with the set that we know, but it's just super dangerous?
One more lap.
I think we're on the top of the board. I haven't looked right yet. Ooh, man, we missed that. We got in way too low right there.
Checker flags out.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what's hard to say and hard to communicate to you guys. The set itself, I don't know why we're like blue chrome inside of here. Shadow mapping looks amazing right now. It's a really fast setup. It really is. It's fast. But it is not stable. And that's the thing that I struggle with this setup, because I like it because it turns through the center, which is all I ask from every setup, but it does it so damn well. God. What do you do?
Hey, Curtis, no tire rule. Same as we always do.
Live life on the edge, young one? Well, then we go
Same
with
as it ever
R72,
was.
and we'll make a couple
Same as it ever
changes.
was.
Same as it ever was. See, I mean, all the weight forward should be giving us understeer, and it's just not. Our crossweight's 58.3. We're gonna add some bump into it.
Hey, Root, I like your Lightning McQueen spoiler there.
Thanks, man. Looks pretty good, right?
YOLO.
This is as close as I'm going to get to it all night, so yeah, I got to take a good look now.
Pit road is closed.
Thank you, Dad.
the big trickle. Great job, Bill.
Say shout out to Dad. So last night,
All right, guys, let's have a good race.
I'll
Keep
explain
it
in a
clean out
second.
there. Give everybody a lot of room. Short track racing. So,
and also, let me know if you guys
let's,
notice a difference in
let's have
kind of
fun.
our field of view. If you guys are seeing more than what you think
You
you've
guys
seen in the
also
past.
ran your
'Cause I think so.
race setup for qualifying, Mikey.
I did too. That's why I'm behind you.
Anyway, Dad
No,
put
I
it
just
out
didn't
there,
get a
put
chance
himself
to test
out
it
there,
again
and tried to
when,
run
the hotter temperature and then dropped
a
again, so
2K
those
and
were
under
same as
league
what
for
it was
K&N
like.
at Texas.
I just wanted to make
And,
another run with it, make sure it's all
didn't
good.
make the field, unfortunately. So
Nice job, Aaron.
that was tough.
Oh no, my steering offset is so far to the left, it's bad.
Appreciate it, Jeremy. We'll see if we can keep it underneath for a whole run. I doubt it. That's the only problem with this set. It's really fast, but it's wicked loose
One
after
lap
you get
three.
about 10 laps on it.
I know that feeling.
Wicked loose.
I don't.
P1 living on a prayer. There you go, Danny.
Loose is nice. I hope mine gets a little looser.
Yeah, well, keep your foot in it.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is in. Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Flash bulbs from nowhere. They're people in the trees, I guess. Oh yeah, it's much tighter. Actually, not bad. I think we actually did really well. It's pretty stable on entry. We'll see if it stays that way.
I'm sorry, Robbie, but that setup was absolutely beautiful.
Let's go to the relative here. So we're half a second in front of Root. Ooh, got in there a little bit wide. So I would probably free it up just a little bit. I know that I sound like an idiot for complaining about how loose it was. But here it comes. It's starting to get to that point now because we're, what, 5 laps in? He's already back to us. We got a long way to go here, 100 freaking laps.
Guys, I just wrecked through that whole floor.
I saw that. I had to get out of it.
Say, there it is, starting to hang itself out.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file.
Just perfect
Pit road
timing
closed.
for us.
Catch the 86. Job, catch the pace car.
Callie's is not fun. Great looking FOV? Okay. Because I tried to change a couple things with an Oculus, because they've changed the way the mirror works.
I
Now
tried to call that out, Rocky.
you can actually
Haven't you-
adjust the way that things work with it from a menu inside of it, not how you actually
I'm
set
low
up
here, Scott.
the actual admin program.
Checking up on backtrack.
So it's actually nice. Setting it up before was a pain in the butt. The only thing that I had working with it before was I had it working. I'd kind of worked around so you could minimize it and it would still play in OBS. And since whatever Windows update deleted whatever my workaround is that I cannot remember what it was, to actually get the thing to just play when minimized. So the thing is, it's in the background, so it just kind of breaks the immersion if we go to desktop and you guys see it, that's all. So I don't know if it does, Kyle. That'd be a good question for Rocky. Get in the Discord and you can message him. I mean, it's his series, I believe. So let's take a look at our fuel.
Pit road is closed.
That's the other thing, we need to adjust how much fuel we put in this car. Right now we got 6.7 gallons in it. Put another 4 and it'll get us to the end, for sure. The nighttime CGI, yeah, it's pretty good. However, we look ridiculous. I mean, we look like we just stepped out of Tron. I mean, this is pathetic. Like, I don't know why it looks like this. It's so purple. Everything's so purple and blue, and then you get into the light and it's like, you like snap back into existence. See? Just depends on the shadow map that the car has.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside.
But I believe that we can, if we're in the lead, I think we can take 4 and the fuel that we need and not go a lap down, I want to say. But it's going to be hard to hold off-road. It was different when we actually got out in front of them, you know.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green. Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is
Alright,
closed.
dude.
Catch the pace car.
This is why we can't pit. I want to pit and take fuel so bad, because I know at this point I don't think we can make it on that many.
Caution, spring caution, but let's just give each other a lot of room. That green flag run was fun.
I think it was only like 10 laps, maybe 11.
Whole 10 flag. Or
Yeah,
10
check it
lap
out.
green flag round.
Check it out for sure. I think it's eSpeed Sport in iRacing leagues if you want to check it out there. But we really should put a link in the description to some of the leagues that we run. But honestly, we just haven't run too many leagues as of late. Again, with our Tron suit. I'm Jeff Bridges. The Grid.
Pasta 18. Ciao.
So let's watch our soup. The color zaps out of it. Yeah, the view is definitely wider. So basically what I did is I expanded. They talk about it in terms of axes, if you will. So it's a y-axis and an x-axis. And depending on what your scaling is, like you can scale it all the way out. The only problem is it starts to create kind of a clipping issue at the edge where you're asking it to render, because it's only looking at one eye. You got to remember that. So all that we're looking at and all you guys are seeing is one eye, but to change the field of view within that eye so it looks, almost fakes it to be a little bit wider, is basically what we're doing. But if you expand it out too far, you start getting a clip. So like on the edge of the screen, it's actually round and it looks weird. If you guys see a round kind of edge of screen, or if it's not in a place, if you can get it far enough out to the edge, you just expand the screen a little bit further in OBS and you can clip it off the screen. But then again, that shifts the view a little bit, so it's a balance, But I think we found a good balance, and again, that's one of the reasons we haven't streamed. I spent probably like 3 or 4 hours over, a couple different nights, just screwing around with different settings and just trying to see what looked good, more than anything. All right.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Sorry, Scotty.
No good, brother. We're still straight. I was just trying to get in line.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try and pass you because I know you're faster than me. I just want to sit and ride.
So Root's gonna figure out a way around us.
I think the 5 of us up here are pretty quick.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single
God
file.
dang
The
it,
road is
man.
closed.
Sorry about that.
Catch the pace car. Let the pace car by.
Gotta let the
For holding me up there, Curtis. I tried to give it a bottom there.
Pit road is now open.
No, man, you're all good. Really early into the race, I don't really care.
Get by there,
What
Rob.
is our fuel sitch? We might be able to make
Oh,
it on
we're all
6
good.
gallons if it sticks out like this.
That's what we like to hear.
Had a nice little side-to-side battle. I was on the outside holding my line.
Alright, let's run through our standings here. 74 cars on
Yeah,
pit
that was a
road.
pretty good fight. I was down with
Alex.
you too there, Thomas.
Job. Let them
Carl's
pass on
hurt.
the outside.
Robbie, Jason, DJ, Nick. Yeah, is it Daryl or is it Darrell? Well, that's typically what you see. Root, Lamp. Oh man, we got Mr. Lamp in P3. And then Scotty Lamp. Young Scott in P4 and Zimmy's in P5. I wasn't paying attention. And then J. Mitchell Adams, TG, Scott Pepper. Did I say Scott Pepper when we were talking about who all was in here originally? I feel like I skipped him. Oh well, sorry Scott if I did.
Pit road is closed.
Did he get out? Alright, Nick did. He made it out. Alex jumped out. I don't blame him. That car looked real hurt. He was 14 laps down anyway.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the inside.
Hey Rocky, when's that Richmond race for the K&N series again?
That'll be Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central.
Get ready.
All right.
On green.
Appreciate it.
Pace cars in. Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Like I said, it's still pretty good in 1 and 2. It's 3 and 4 though. We hit that bump in the center right there, and oh, it gets upset. Right there. Oh.
Sorry.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the pace
That's
car.
on me. I'm a bonehead. I'm sorry.
Let the pace car by.
Drove it in a little deep there.
Drove it in.
Pit road is now open.
Precise. Whoa, a new league. Yeah, it's a new league. So that's one of Rocky's leagues. Number 4. Is that yellow number 4? Oh man, we got a smoker. Somebody's barbecuing down pit road here. 23 and the 84. Damas. And Scott Pepper. You hate to see it. There's not going to be many cars here at the end, which is what makes me nervous. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't think we have enough fuel to make it. I don't think 5 laps, 5 gallons is enough to go. I don't think it's enough to go 50 laps. What kind of headset do we... Oh, VR headset. We have an Oculus Rift. CV... whatever it is. CV1? CV2? But the one that came out before the S. So, and it's pretty good. I mean, it takes a while to kind of get used to the... I don't want to say pixelation, but kind of that screen door effect. I mean, I don't even really see it anymore. But it's definitely different, you know, when you have like a 1080 or a 4K monitor in front of you, versus having these little displays in front of your eyeballs. Barbecue, peppers and seasoning. I know. Wow. Still waiting. Wow. Super late start. I wonder if they're gonna have to like shorten up the whole event though. So how many gallons a lap do you think we use?
$8 gallons will go at least 50 laps. So if you, on average, about 8 gallons. But with all the cautions we're having, we'll probably be pretty close to make about 70.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't have enough to make it to the end unless we just go many yellows.
No, these yellows are killing me. I can't. Oh, it's the only way I can get a run on you is if we get a green flag run.
Yeah, just give me 3 or 4 laps and it'll just fall apart.
I'm sorry again, guys.
Get ready.
Overdrove 1 or 3 there, I think it was.
Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Yeah, you can see as we're just using this throttle to try and turn this car through the center. Just can't commit to it one way or the other. I mean, luckily it still gets through 1 and 2 pretty good. But 3 and 4 just becomes sketchy. Like you see Root gets a run out of 3 and 4 every time. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Car inside. Still there. Still there.
The nice thing about it is you can run the high line with it because it's so damn
Hold
loose.
your line.
Normally you get really tight.
Next car is the leader. Keep high. Keep high. Hold your line.
Oh, you can't run that high though. Yeah, we just gotta get that thing up.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Ooh, turn!
Keep low. Still there. You're in third. Hold your line. Stay low. Clear.
Say, who is behind us? Ooh, you gotta run! I looked at it.
Wrecking up 4, wrecking up 4. That's my bad. Wrecking up 4, check up hard,
Okay,
check
we're
up hard.
halfway to the finish. Pit road is closed. Catch stop.
God dang it, that's my bad, Aaron. I'm sorry, I didn't even know that we were gonna touch there. I didn't know I was that close. I'm sorry, man.
Catch stop 64. Cha.
That's alright. I was falling like a rock anyway.
No, that was messed up on my part, man. I didn't know that I was that close to you. I'm sorry, man.
That's alright, we'll live.
Is your car still alright?
It's got some damage, but we'll see.
10-4, man. I'm really sorry about that again.
Come on, Daryl. We gotta catch up, man.
Cha 32. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Come on, Daryl.
Let the 32. Car by.
Alright, so we're going to pit this time. Now that we're up to the pace car, we should be able to actually get everything. We'll be starting at the end of the line, which is fine. Yeah, we'll get our fuel now. Because we've got, we had 4, 7, how many laps I got here? 53, yeah, I think we'll be alright. That's the thing, I mean, you get tapped at 5 flags, it comes around. There's nothing you can do. The car's already loose up off of, ooh, we got 42 seconds. The car's already loose up off of 4 anyway, so, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I mean, our car is driving like crap at the end of that run, and we had held him up. We crossed him over once already.
Okay, punch it. 1 lap till we go green. Line up on the inside. Catch about 30. 2. Job.
Now we've got a little bit of suspension damage, I can tell. I don't know if it's going to be okay, or it's going to be good,
Hey,
bad, or
DJ,
what.
I'm underpowered, so I'll stay low. 10-4.
Get ready. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Inside. They're inside.
Aaron, I'll let you take the low side.
Are outside. They're outside.
Sorry, 48. I am pushed. Just a little loose on me. I'm trying to get it. Nah, man, you're all good. Don't worry about it.
See how it just eats him up at the center? That's what's so fast about this car on a qualifying run. It sucks in actual race trim. But man, there's a dogfight back here.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Are outside. Keep low. They're outside.
So Scotty got out to the lead though. But it's just super quick through 3 and 4. Ooh, come, hold on to her, hold on to her.
Keep low.
That was a good save,
Hold
Curtis.
your line. They're outside.
Yep, this is when it's starting to get loose for me.
You're in 5th.
It'll plow its brains out for 5 laps, then want to snap loose after that.
Go ahead, right here, Justin.
Oh man, we got one spun on the apron there.
Are outside. They're outside. Get back and forth now.
Alright, up to 4th here. Oh no.
Now that was a nice save.
Yeah, car's falling apart. God, man, we just can't even touch the brakes. It is a handful. I think Zimmy might have gotten taken out here. Yeah, he's down there.
Oh, Daryl, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into you, bud.
The road is closed. Judge about 15. Job.
Did you hit the inside wall first? I couldn't tell.
Jacking.
About 64.
Jacking up, turn
Job.
1 and 2.
Yeah, I fucking came out of 4 way too low and somehow clipped the inside wall, so
Pit road is now.
that was on me.
We gotta stay behind you here, 64. No, what are you doing? Now I can't pit.
64.
Here come the black
Judge about
flags.
15. Job.
Hey, can you tow out 64?
Poor Daryl, probably kind of embarrassed on that.
Sorry about that. Somehow, I downshifted into the turn and I spun myself out.
I know, I watched that happen. That car just came around.
11. Car by.
Yeah, that'll look good on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, who's got black flags on that? Anybody? Okay, if you don't have black flag, we probably got lucky.
Yeah, I apologize for that. Like I said, I don't know
How many
what
laps do we
happened.
have
I ended
left?
up downshifting and spun myself out. I was trying to
No, we're
speed up. I don't know. It's been a long night.
Hey, it's okay, bud. It happened.
Yeah, if somebody self spins like that or gets spun under the yellow, it doesn't. It'll make them
It
give
did
back the
look good.
position, or they'll get their position back, but it won't give you a black flag if that makes sense.
All clear. Front pit.
No, that does. That makes sense.
Line up
Thank you.
single file. Judge about 86. Job.
Alright, I'm gonna have to let a lot of people by. I'm just gonna pull it down here.
So we dropped the air pressures down here.
Maybe not.
Hopefully it will last a little bit longer.
32. Job.
And when we drive around under caution here, hopefully we get the pressures up. So,
Alpha 11. Job. Left 84. Car by. 1 lap till we go green. Line up on the inside. Judge about 48.
Did you get caught speeding there?
4. Job. Judge about 48. Job.
no, just taking repairs.
I'll let you go, Aaron. Oh, you're ahead of me. Never mind.
Get ready.
And I meant to say it wasn't Curtis, it was Mitchell Adams who had the nice save there. It was a nice kind of low roll.
Well, I guess now it's give me time to watch the live on Aaron's YouTube.
There you go.
Car outside. Keep low.
Ooh!
They're outside.
Ah, sorry, Mitch. Thought we had way more room there.
You're back and
Tires are a little spongy. It's gonna take a second for them to come up.
inside. Keep high. They're inside. Are outside. They're outside.
I know that feeling.
Curtis, this isn't a dirt track, bud.
I know Curtis is freaking sliding all over, worse than we are.
Save.
The road is closed. Judge stop.
Checking up, 1 and 2, checking up, checking up.
Holy mackerel, that started out loose in 1 and finally came around
The road
in
is now open. Let the 8.
Hopefully we didn't
car
hit
by.
Mitch too hard. He's got some. Damn, hopefully
That
we
was
hurt him
pretty
too bad.
impressive.
What's
To
up,
go
Patrick?
Almost 3/4 of a lap sideways.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
spun himself
I-
out.
I'm
So I
impressed
remember specifically, and luckily, I think only a couple people noticed it. But we spun ourselves out in the trucks. I remember this at Phoenix. Under caution.
Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
We self-spun, number one, to bring out the yellow. And if I remember correctly, we pitted, and when we came out of the pits, we self-spun again.
Left 32.
Like, it was ugly. That was not a good-looking moment for us. I got too much fuel in this car still. Dang them lamps. Well, we're gonna be fourth here, so we're gonna be on the outside. Hopefully we can make her stick going in here. I mean, the thing's loose enough.
Alright, I want to see a good lamp, man. Add a lamp.
I'm going to try to beat the kid.
I think you got him. We won't call Child Protective Services, I promise.
Driver in the back is coming in
That's a good one.
He's full speed under caution.
Bad part is I got an air cast on my right foot, and I can't get all the way off the gas sometimes. It's going into 3.
So we, that happened to me one time. We were at Pocono, we were pacing, and Anna distracted me, and I drove straight into the tunnel turn and took out like 3 guys. I think that was also in the trucks. Those guys were not happy. We have a G29, so yeah, basically the same thing. Blame me. Well, I was turned over looking at you when it happened, so. Trucks are hell. So, who do you think is going to take the bounty? So
You're blinking every once in a while there, Mitchell.
Line up on the outside.
Yeah, I think it goes away once we go to green, usually. It's been happening under caution just a little bit.
They got 15 to go here.
Get ready. Going green.
What trick does the kid have for the old man?
Green flag, green flag. You're back and forth now. Inside. Still there. Stay high. Keep high. Clear, clear.
Go ahead, DJ.
Thank you, sir.
So I don't think that we have the speed to mess with these guys. We just don't. Like, we just don't have the grip center off. Like 1 and 2 were competitive, but 3 and 4, no. The car's just too loose. Alright, we just need to focus on not wrecking. Let these guys race it out for the win. Because we are not in any kind of position to even compete for that noise. So we might have to let Mitch go here. As ugly as this is, man, it is. Whatever we did, the tire pressures was not good. I mean, we lowered them all, thinking that we might just have higher tire pressure build. What we should have done is probably just lowered the right side, or just lowered the right rear. We're just gonna let Mitch have it here. We don't need to be fighting, because we're gonna wreck trying to pass him or trying to hold him off. And running a groove up off the bottom is not the preferred lane here. We'll just put pressure on Mitch here and see if he'll hold it. Give these tires a lap to just kind of chill. I think I might do something with him.
Inside. Hold your line.
Now he's pushing out through the center right there.
Hold your line. Still there. Stay high. 5 laps to go. Get back and forth now. They're inside.
They're having a hell of a battle for second though. Wish I could be part of it. Yeah, I know. We almost are better staying a lane up. But I mean, at this point, we're not really
Here to go.
having to defend here per se. Looks like Lamp held off Root. For now, Root's trying to find a way around him though.
White flag. 1 to go.
A white flag here, and again, this is kind of what I expected. I figured that we'd be good for about 5 to 10 laps, and
Let
then
me tell you,
we'd
after
come
what
apart.
happened today, I didn't think this one was going to happen.
We did take some damage
Hey,
too, so that's probably
Pastor, you're
playing.
going to get a big shot in the front stretch. Don't hit us yet.
Don't hit us
There's
yet.
the flag. It's over.
Good win.
Great job, driver.
But
Good win. That was a fun race, except for when iRacing wants to put fuel in my car for no reason, put me a lap down.
Hey, good win, Scotty.
thank you, buddy.
It was good racing with you too there, Mitch. I finally just let you go. My car was just disgusting loose for a second there.
Race is
Demo
over.
derby time, boys.
Hey, let's let him get a good picture first. Okay, here we go.
Aaron, you blew me up before I even got to do a donut.
Got him! Got him! He tried to run us down into the wall.
Oh, my steering wheel's crooked.
He tried to run us down into the wall, and we just brake checked him. He just drove it into the wall by himself.
Well, I'm blocking 10 entry. I can't move.
Yeah. Somebody needs to come and destroy me. I'm on the bottom.
Somebody's
Coming-
blocking
going
pit
to
entry?
one. Oh, ouch.
I don't see anybody blocking pit entry. Saw the 84 down there. Thomas, he's down there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ow. I'm on top of somebody. Good racing, guys. And
Yeah,
Aaron,
ours
I'm
won't
really
stick.
sorry again, man. I did not mean to
Not
get into you.
official.
I didn't think I was that close to you, man. I
Just-
apologize.
Just the league. Nah, I ain't worrying about it. Like I said, I mean it's for fun. I'm never happy with my setup here anyway, so I knew it was going away, and it's really quick through the center for like 5 laps, especially in 3 and 4, and then after that it just turns to just junk. I tried making a tire pressure adjustment and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I got you, bud. I know that I used to, when I was running with you guys, I kind of had that reputation, and I didn't want to have that anymore. I was running clean for a while, and then I just got into you there, and I just wanted to get my point across.
I've
I
been
didn't
clean
mean
for
to do
like
that.
6 months, man. Nah, I'm not worried about it, man. Take it easy.
Yep, you too.
All right, see if you pull James Busher.
All right, that was fun, guys. Let's do it again next Thursday.
Yeah, you can see.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2 weeks from today.
Go to our
will be the
chase.
next late model race.
And I think, I don't know what lap it was. We'll see.
Where's the next one at?
Hold on. We're looking Rockingham.
Haha. I didn't realize he got like up
Wait,
on the
no,
wall.
hold on. Irwindale. The next race is at Irwindale.
Woohoo! All right, let's see when this damage goes away.
All right, that sounds good.
I just want to say for the record, I did start P12. Sorry, I'm happy about it, alright? I'm just having my moment.
So Scotty's behind us, and you're going to see him close right up on us on the
that screen
exit.
package you gave me worked out really well.
So right through here in the center, it turns to junk, and we just get a little tap, and the our car's
That's
already
good.
so loose.
Happy
I mean,
to
we just
hear,
can't do anything.
That worked. It works really good.
Oh.
Just, you know, we got to get long runs. And
I didn't even
short
realize
runs
that
kinda
was Zimmy
kill
in the
us.
black and orange car. That's a cool
You wouldn't
scheme.
ended up with getting damage and all that. Starting in the back kind of kills you.
Oh, that sucks, Zimmy.
Yeah, these cars don't take damage very well.
No, I didn't even realize, I mean, that Zimmy was behind me. I didn't realize he was running that butterscotch scheme he's got there. It's kind of cool.
That demo derby, DJ like got the right front or the fender, right front fender, and it blew up. It makes no sense.
Feel bad for Zimmy. Honestly, if we would have held the brake, it would have made a difference for him too, because it was the second hit that did the damage. Like, he misses us, and right there he's fine.
Yeah,
That
Curtis,
is the one that killed
you
it.
get the best save of the race for your 3/4 lap fast save. Does that count as a
Oof.
save, though, if you finally lost it?
Rubber Busty did that on the wall. Yeah, I rode up the wall. Yeah, then after that, it's just nothing. But if we go to the garage, take a look at our tires, our right rear is just worn out, you know? It's just worn out. I mean, it just is. So, again, I mean, we're failing inspection at the end there because we lowered it so much, but best almost save of the race. Almost. Yeah, we got to take a look at that. Because that was very near to the end of the race. I think it was the last yellow. It's like 83 to go. Okay, so it was that one. He's loose. Touch the wall, tap the wall, up the wall, down the wall. Still wrecking. Still wrecking in one. Still wrecking in two now. Still wrecking out of two. Wrecking in three. Wrecking in four, I'm going to say it. Yeah, it was that second hit, man. I didn't even, honestly, I blame myself there because I really was just trying to roll down the track. I didn't even recognize you in that car, man. It's a good job. Oh, poor Zimmy's always in the receiving end. That sucks. But Zimmy got a cool gift in the mail. At least there's that. So I was telling the 51 Pro guys about it last night when we were running practice with them. So they were jealous. I sent Zimmy a Neil Bonnet t-shirt. I've been waiting for one to come up on eBay for a long time. Yeah, tire. Yeah, exactly. Once you get them overheated like that, you can't save it. It's just not going down. Yeah, you're welcome, Zimmy. What shirt am I wearing today? Oh, I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt, my Disney shirt. So, anyways, I think. Yes. Oh, the Critical Role start. Wow, still. Really? They cancel it? Yikes. Dang. Anna's mom is coming into town, Zimmy. So I don't know if we'll run Friday night or not. Then I think we have dinner plans, so we'll see. I mean, honestly, it was fun practicing with the A51 Pro guys. That went nicely. But anyway. Alright, well I think that does it for us. Dinner with your one friend. No. Dinner with just family. I bailed on Zimmy. We were doing something, I can't remember what. And I said, well, you know, we're having dinner with like our one set of friends that we have. Zimmy was making fun of me for only having one friend. But alright. Well, thank you guys again. Again, what I said I will do. I will post up that Q set in the Discord, just so you guys have it. So if you ever run the late models at 5 flags at night, that set will put it on the pole every time if you can hold on to it. But don't use it as a race set, I would say. But I'll put that in the Discord. The Discord's a good group of guys. I think there's about 400 people in there. Typically it's a pretty tame crowd for having that many people. We really don't have to make too many moves, but there's a ton of stuff. We do fantasy NASCAR, there's road side, there's oval side, there's open setups. People share all kinds of different things. There's people who do paints and stuff. It's a great little community. So if you're interested in that, definitely take a look. Link for that should be in the description. Yeah, it is 400, I know that. So, but yeah, I think that'll do it. Thank you guys again so much. And until the next time, take care.